What's going on, everyone? Shiraz Ahmed here, and today I'm going to be giving you my top financial and frankly life tips to new dads and men in general in light of Father's Day being around the corner, so stay tuned. Alright, welcome back everyone. So with Father's Day literally around the corner, I was reminded of all those TikToks and reels that you see of young men becoming their dads, being handed the blue jean shorts, mid-calf athletic socks, white New Balances, and let's not forget the dad glasses. So, jokes aside, becoming a dad is a pretty big deal, and if you're not ready, life has this way of totally slapping you in the face with responsibility. So I wanted to give you some real life tips to keep in mind as you level up and become a dad. Okay, so number one, which is adopting the growth mindset. Now, in the realm of personal finance, fostering a growth mindset is literally the cheat code. Now, maybe you're not into games or perhaps leisure time is spent elsewhere. It really doesn't matter, but let's just create this mental picture. Imagine yourself standing at a critical crossroads or decision point in your life. Now, similar to pivotal moments in like a TV show or Netflix drama or something, one road sign leads, "I can't afford this," and another one says, "How can I afford this?" And what you really need to be doing is opting for the second road sign or the second choice, which is really that of a growth mindset. Now, ultimately, as you steer yourself through this, frankly, life's financial maze, remember that your current predicament is not set in stone. And as the saying goes, this too shall pass. Ultimately, you hold the power to evolve beyond the box that you find yourself in. And the same lesson holds true for our children. It's important as a parent to motivate them to envision themselves beyond what they deem is currently possible. Really, life's endless possibilities. Number two, which is the early bird that secures a retirement nest. Now, I know that's mixing analogies a little bit, but retirement really might seem like a storyline or a far-off season situation. But it's an episode that every man will eventually encounter. And the sooner that you start saving for that day, the better off your financial plotline will end up being. I can't tell you the number of times that I've had meetings with new and prospective clients over the years who literally have this aha moment where they wake up one day and realize, oh shoot, I'm 45 and I haven't started saving. And they've been so preoccupied doing what at least I've dubbed as the firsts in life, like first kid, first house, first career, or maybe even first marriage. So what I want you to do is consider this. If your retirement funds were, let's say, a rare, precious collectible, like the kind that you'd find in a corner at a Pawn Stars episode, quietly accumulating value over time. So a well-fed RSP or TFSA for Canadians, or a 401k, or even a Roth for my American friends, can be just that, a treasure that literally grows in value over time. So it's important to start now and contribute consistently, and you'll find that the magic of compound interest will make your retirement years that much more comfortable. And a real side note to remember, there's an old proverb that basically states, when's the best time to plant a tree? 20 years ago. When is the second best time to plant a tree? Today. So the whole point is, it doesn't matter how old you are, just start. Number three, which is to embrace your inner tortoise. Now, this is drawing inspiration from Aesop's fable, The Tortoise and the Hare, but a tortoise's approach to life and finances really can teach us a lot. What you want to do is aim to embody the tortoise's slow and steady demeanor, prioritizing long-term financial health and contentment over immediate material gains. This is especially important as a young man. Retirement might seem like this distant, or as distant as the finish line seemed to the hare at the start of the race. Just as the tortoise understood the value of consistent progress, realize that the starting to save and invest for retirement early can ensure a very comfortable future. Now, I'm going to illustrate this. Let's dive into some numbers of a potential or hypothetical retirement plan. Imagine you're contributing $20,000 annually for 20 years. You can actually amass about $400,000 in deposits. But remember, like our friend the tortoise, it's not merely the distance covered, but also the steady pace, with a reasonably conservative growth rate of, let's just say hypothetically, 6%. This amount can actually grow to approximately $865,000. Now, if that growth rate actually ticks up, let's say to 8%, you're looking at around $1.2 million. And now imagine if this is held for 40 years, not 20. At 6%, you're looking at 3.4 million, and at 8%, that's a whopping 6 million plus. So in this financial fable, the tortoise indeed does end up winning the race. Of course, you can too. Just remember that the richest person isn't the one who earns the most, it's the one that ultimately saves and invests and grows their wealth most efficiently and effectively. All right, number 4, which is don't overspend on your fortress. Now, in the game of life, the home is really ultimately all of our fortress. Now, during COVID and the pandemic, frankly, we all realized the importance of having the right home to suit ultimately your needs. But pouring all of your money into it could really limit your financial growth. As an investor, remember to diversify. Overspending on your home can really drain your resources, leaving you, frankly, with little left over for other investment opportunities. So it's really important to not be house poor and make smart choices that keep you ultimately within your means and allow you to grow your wealth. This is especially relevant as we're going through this absolutely ridiculous housing price problem, especially up here in Canada and a lot of the places in the United States as well. So don't put all your eggs in one basket, and that really could not be more true today. Number 5, which is avoid the debt dragon. So debt is totally one of the most formidable foes we'll ever find in our life. It's like the end boss in a battle of your favorite game, and that you didn't really prepare for. You can actually find your financial health in ruins. Now, avoid bad debt whenever possible. And whether it means by cutting back on luxuries or settling for less expensive alternatives, if you find yourself in debt, remember to seek out some help. Professional advice can be like a secret weapon to help you and ultimately get you back onto the straight path for financial stability. All right, number 6, which is to put in those early bird habits. Now, just like practicing your layups on the basketball court long before the big game, gaining work experience at a young age equips you with the necessary skills and insights for really ultimately the long haul. Now, whether that's a part-time job or a side hustle, starting early in the work game can really be akin to joining a fitness boot camp. It's challenging, but the gains are totally worth it. Now, Dean Bauer, the co-founder and president of GoHenry.com, which is a kids debit and financial education app, hits the nail really on the head when he says start earning your own money as early as you can. It's like training your financial muscles, ensuring you're game ready for that marathon of life. The ultimate moral of the story is early work experience can really help you appreciate the value of the hard-earned dollar. Now, another significant lesson to learn, and one that can truly up your financial game, is discerning wants ultimately from needs. It's a bit like being the quarterback. You'll need to know where to throw the ball and, frankly, when and how to make the play effective. We all have a list of things that we desire. It might be the latest video game console or, in light of the recent movie Air, new Jordan kicks, but until our essential needs are fulfilled, it's a wise play to wait and save for our wants. Now, lastly, remember that the ultimate goal isn't simply the accumulation of wealth, but is to live a wealthy life. Now, this means living within your means, working hard, making time for what you love. Instead of obsessing over the latest high-tech gadgets or designer brands, focus on creative, positive relationships and memories. Now, that, my friends, is really the real MVP move, because true wealth isn't about what's in your bank account, but it's in the richness of your experiences and relationships. So don't chase wealth, instead aim for a life that is overflowing with priceless moments and connections. All right, number 7, which is the magic of saving. Continuing on our journey, think of every penny saved as a powerful, potion that multiplies its potency over time. Remember that the age-old wisdom of Benjamin Franklin: a penny saved is a penny earned. Now, it's applicable today as it was during that era. And while the thrill of the impromptu purchase might feel like winning a match in the short term, saving for the long-term objectives can really lead to more meaningful victories. Just as seasoned athletes, refine their skills throughout persistent practice, the habit of savings is really a learned discipline, and it's essential for both young rookies and seasoned veterans alike in this financial game that we're all playing. It's critical to think of these, age-old golden rules when educating and teaching our kids. So taking a few moments to weigh the immediate gratification of any purchase against the long-term accumulation of capital can be challenging to grasp, frankly, at any age. But as with all aspects in life, a brief period of reflection can open up the door to lifelong opportunities. All right, so there you have it. Here are 7 tips that I can leave you with to be prepared as you level up to dad status. Or for those of you already there, these are financial food for thought and some stuff to always keep in the back of your mind. If you've been appreciate the content that I've been creating, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, as it really does help out the channel. If you hit the bell icon, you'll be notified the next time I upload as well. I'm going to put my contact information at the end of this video, so please reach out if you have any topic suggestions or even questions of your own situation. Until next time, stay safe out there. Bye for now.